I want to tell you a story about the coolest third grade teacher to have ever taught third grade, ever. I sat with a huge grin on my face when Miss Blei sang out the official History Time song, a tune she had created with her bright pink ukulele and which she'd shout out with her arms extended whenever our third grade class began its daily history lesson. In 3B at Grace Church School, in downtown Manhattan, it was never a boring history lesson. In fact, it was never a boring lesson ever. Miss Blei made sure of that. She switched the lights off in the classroom and asked the group to line up in front of the door. 3B, please stop those mouths from mumbling and prepare yourselves, she said, her red curls bouncing up and down. I need you to take each other's hands and hold on tight now. We're going to travel back in time. Her voice changed into an old-timey southern drawl. Where were we going? How were we going to get there? What was going on? All these questions circled my brain, but I didn't care for the answers. This history class was going to be amazing, and I was strapped in and ready for the ride. Our assistant teacher, the very cool, nose-pierced Miss Weinstein, then took over. She took the hand of the first person in line, who, as luck would have it that day, was me. You ready for the 40s, honey? She winked and opened the classroom door into the hallway. All of us lined up and holding hands began to giggle as she started to sing a song and whirl us around. We walked to different floors in the school building and serpentined around Grace Church students and faculty, humming all the way. As we returned to the classroom, I approached the door feeling giddy with anticipation. Miss Weinstein turned to us and said, "Now when I open this door, I want you to head right to your seat and keep your eyes, your ears, and your big heart open." And with that, she opened the door. Our classroom had been transformed into a cool 1940s Harlem cabaret jazz club. The walls were covered with twinkling lights and portraits of famous artists from that time period. I was in awe. The desks were covered in red tablecloths topped with fake candles, and each held cups of grape juice and delicious finger sandwiches. My eyes drew big and my jaw dropped when I saw Miss Blei standing on top of her own desk at the back of the room, wearing a long white floral gown with a huge white lily in her hair. Miss Blei had become Billie Holiday. She was singing "God Bless the Child" and swaying her body to the music. Her voice was beautiful and she looked incredible. And so, in this amazing scene for the next 40 minutes, Miss Blei, as Billie Holiday, told us about Harlem in the 1940s, its music, art, and culture. It was like this each day when I was in third grade with Miss Michaela Blei. I walked into class not knowing what adventures lay ahead, always enjoyable and crazy. Imagine a knock at the door of your classroom and the entry of costumed characters from the pages of history textbooks and beloved novels. My third grade class became an imaginary world, a world which we named Thrubadub, a place where we were exclusive members with ID cards and jobs, a place with its own queen, Miss Blei herself, a place where scenes from lessons came to life, where music animated math, a place I loved so dearly and learned so much, and through it all, we had our encouraging queen, Miss Blei, and her contagious laughter, loud and full and confident, and when she laughed at something you had said or done, you felt like a superstar. I am eternally grateful for the experiences she gave me.